This is the new 2025 CF Moto CL-C. It is CF Moto's first attempt at an American-style cruiser. It's a 450cc machine with a familiar engine, but some really cool new tech and some features that really should make some other manufacturers, i.e. Honda, a little nervous. Let's show you a quick overview of the bike, and since we had a little bit of a warm snap here in Wisconsin, we'll take it out on a January test ride as well. Let's get right to it. So the new CL-C has arrived, and it is a really, really cool looking bike. Nice, kind of Rebel-esque lines. I mean, and really that's one of its top competitors in the class that it's going to be competing in. But a good old school paint scheme on the tank, in this color at least, and just a nice overall fit and finish. You see we have an inverted fork with a Juan single-sided rotor brake system on it. It has a set of CST tires, which are basically CST's attempt to make a Dunlop D404, if you look at the tread pattern there. Liquid-cooled 450cc parallel twin here. I like the fact that, you know, a lot of people don't realize that CF Moto's been around for a little while. They tell you right there, CF Moto motorcycle, 1989, kind of that heritage vibe going on here. And of course, this is the kind of motorcycle you want that kind of theme to go along with. Really nice looking factory exhaust system. It's a twin cylinder engine, so you got two stacked pipes on the back. And really, for most people, I'd say that the volume is good and it sounds really good. You can see our rear tire, rear disc brake system on the back, no name brakes there. See a nice key lockable gas cap right there. Of course, a little bit old school there, but of course you could lock the front forks in position. Our key position is right in front of the right side knee, and a really nice circular TFT display. This display is on par with the best of what they do right now as far as graphics and animation. You're going to have control of that display through this little control pad right here. So we enter in, and of course that brings us to our menus, and we can go up and down and manipulate a few different things. Looks like you can connect your phone to this. You have a bunch of different settings, including traction control. You can set a speed alarm so you don't go over a certain speed. You can set what that speed is. Really kind of a neat little deal. We'll turn that off though, because we don't need to know how fast we're going, at least in an alarm fashion. But a bunch of different things in this screen that you can adjust. And again, a really nice display while you're cruising. It's lit up well. It has good animation, all that stuff. A set of bar end mirrors, really nice quality mirrors. That's a nice aluminum, and they stay on there sturdy, and they give you really good visibility. Of course, the full LED lighting treatment, and to include the old school round turn signals there. We'll move this bike around and show you the other side, because there's one feature on this bike that you normally don't see at this price point and at this level of motorcycle that I'm pretty excited about. All right, now that we got the bike spun around, checking out the other side of it, you can see you have that year stamped on the cylinder on this side as well. But look at this. This is a belt drive motorcycle. You normally don't see this at this CC level and at this price point. That is a cool thing. Less maintenance, less noise. I mean, just for a street bike, this is a great feature to have, especially for a cruiser. I think that's a really nice thing that they did there. You can see your headlight control here. We got low beam, flip it forward for high beam, and then you can also flash your high beams at people if you want to get their attention. But really a very well executed motorcycle. And one of my favorite things of this bike is the engine. Let's spin it around again, fire it up, and let you hear it. Well, there's a brief overview of the bike. I think it's pretty evident that it's worth the money that they're asking for it, but the real test is to get it out and ride. We have an awesome day here in northern Wisconsin at about 40 degrees in January. That's pretty warm. So let's take this thing out, see what it rides like, see what the power's like, and take you along for a ride.
You're gonna like it.
Think so? Did you ride it?
I like it.
Good.
Fun.
So far in the shop, this bike has been a hit. I heard it, I actually was following the guy that was running it yesterday. Sounds good. Man, it's a really light clutch. See, we still have snow on the ground. I mean, this is the end of January in Wisconsin. There goes a bike. Some people are running. Try to stay where it's dry. So I'm familiar with this engine. Similar, I mean, it's basically from the 450 SS, the Ibex 450, which I have yet to ride. We just got those in too. That was 50 miles an hour, 6th gear. I just give it throttle and it accelerates. I mean, drop a gear, you'll pull away faster, but it's torquey enough. Cold asphalt though, don't want to hit these corners too hard. Risk versus reward, you know. So suspension travel numbers, I don't know what they are. I'll have to look it up and put it down below. The ride isn't bad. It's a little firm on the firm side of things. Hitting some of these bumps, I mean, it's also kind of cold out, which for whatever reason makes things like that feel more harsh. Gauge is nice, very visible. I'm just gonna go across. I want to hit this one big bump, see how the suspension really is on big impacts. Did that just fine. People are not ready for bikes to be out, I can tell you that. I'm gonna go down here quick and then we'll spin around. It's a really good engine. Tells me the side stands down. That's kind of cool. Cool little bike. Not bad. So
the fit on it. I'm 5'11", you know, this is a little bit of a smaller bike for me, but it fits nice. It's comfortable. The suspension in the back, again, I want to look to see what the travel numbers are, but it's not bad. Again, for the class of bike that it's in, for the size, I mean, really, this is a good entry-level motorcycle for somebody. And I'm a bigger guy. I'm coming in at 250 right now, so I'm probably on the bigger end of the spectrum, but it's not bad for me. So overall, good there. Look at this thing. The style, I think, is very nice. We have one in black. The black looks good, but I do like having the more color and having these kind of old school pinstriping in the tank. That's neat. I think they did a nice job with the radiator. I mean, it's definitely there, but they did a nice job of hiding it. Inverted fork. The front suspension feels really good. Braking on it feels really good. I mean, this has ABS, all that. I do like this little bar they have going on, giving it that old school vibe of that front fender. That's pretty nice. The exhaust. So the exhaust that's on here, right out of the factory, I think it has a really good sound to it. And unlike, let's say, the new Scout, it's the right size pipe. Like the Scout, the factory exhaust on the Indian Scout, as an example, is a big pipe. This looks good, having the dual stack pipe on it. I think this is a nice look, and it's not like too long or too big or anything. You know, just this, and the seat feels good. You know, you got a little room for a passenger there. Nice passenger pegs that you could easily take off if you wanted to. The other cool thing with this is a belt drive motorcycle. So you normally, in this category, you're going to see a lot of chain drive stuff. I know, like the Honda Rebel, which is probably the closest competitor to this, that's chain drive. You know, it's more money too, that Rebel 500. So you're getting a lot of value here. You're getting a really nice display, good tech, and the engine. I mean, this 450 engine is awesome. It sounds really good. The exhaust note, the engine isn't all clacky and stuff like that. I mean, it's just a really good motor. We've had very good luck with them. The tech stuff that you're getting with it is somewhat basic for CF Moto standards, but I mean, compared to other manufacturers, you got some good options. You can connect your phone to this, connect your headset, looks like, to see your music stuff through there. Just a really nice system and how this works. Really nice animations. Again, the gauge cluster is good. This is a good motorcycle. One goofy thing that the technicians complained about on this, and this is so trivial. So we open this guy up. It's kind of a small little area to put gas in, but I mean, come on. Now we're complaining about some silly stuff. Keep in mind, our technicians are some of the trickiest to please, which I think that's probably the case at most places. They all are really impressed with this bike. It's kind of funny. All the CF Moto product that we've been getting lately, they're all very impressed with. That's good. They're doing a lot of good things. So this is a cool bike. Let's head back on it, get back to the shop, and close out this video. This is a fun ride. And we're doing this in January. What the heck?
So there you have it, a quick ride and review of the CF Moto CL-C 450cc cruiser. So if you're an intermediate rider looking for just a smaller bike to get around town or maybe cruise the back roads, this is a great option. This is capable of doing some highway speed type stuff too, but it probably wouldn't be a long commuter. Another person that this would be awesome for is a first-time rider. If you're looking especially at a Rebel 500, I would absolutely make sure that you can check out one of these in person. If you have a license, take one for a ride. You will not be disappointed. If you have any questions, please leave them below in a comment. If you like what you see and if you'd like to see me check out something else, let me know that as well. This channel has been growing, especially the last few months, and I really look forward to making 2025 an even better year with content, reviews, events, and just engagement with me and my audience. I will be in AIM Expo here shortly in just a few days, so I hope to do some video stuff there. CF Moto is going to have a display there, as well as some other really cool manufacturers and vendors. So I hope to bring you guys along and show you what that is like from a dealership point of view. But I'd like to thank every one of you that has supported me this far, And I look forward for 2025 being an even better year. So thank you all again for watching, and don't forget to enjoy the ride.